welcome to my channel. My name's Alice and in today's video I wanted to talk about acne treatments. So I've suffered with acne since I was about 13, so that's about, I'm going to make myself feel really old right now, so that's about 17 years I've suffered with acne for. When I was younger it was mainly on my forehead and in my T-zone. Now that I'm older it's changed and it is now all along my jawline. I do still get breakouts kind of between my eyes and on my forehead. I do currently have them. That is normally either around my time of the month or when I am stressed or haven't had enough sleep. But I always have acne along my jawline and down my neck. I'm currently waiting for appointments with the NHS to go on Roaccutane to treat my acne and see if I can get rid of it, as it does cause me a lot of distress, discomfort from when they're kind of sore and cystic, and I also do get them on my shoulders and my back. So hopefully soon that will come about, and if it does then I will be filming kind of my progress and how I get on with that. But for now I just wanted to talk about acne treatments that I use currently. I have quite an extensive skincare routine and it is very rare that I will go a night without doing it before I go to bed. So obviously in my skincare routine, because of my acne, I use things like retinols, salicylic acids. I've got the Dermatica personalised treatment with various prescription drugs inside that. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is spot-on treatments that I use actually on individual spots, like not something that I put over my whole face, because I will do that almost every night, like rotating different treatments out. But if I've got like a huge cystic spot, like I currently have one on my forehead up here, and for the last few days I've had one between my eyebrows on this side of my nose, and these are the treatments that I have been using to calm that down, try to help it to heal a bit quicker, and yeah, some of these are things that I would really recommend for anyone who is suffering with spots like these. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is pimple patches. So I have recently discovered the Acnemy Zitless patches with microdarts for early stage pimples. They are quite expensive. This is my second box because I used up my last box recently, and I just literally, I thought as soon as I put the box in my empties bin, I thought, how am I going to live without these? How am I going to live without these pimple patches in my life? So Beauty Bay actually had a discount on their box, so they're all individually wrapped. So there's 5 in there, and you just open it up, and then inside there's a little plastic case. You open that up and then inside is the pimple patch with the micro darts on it. So you just peel off the white bits, that reveals the sticky bit, and then you put it on top of the blemish or the acne. I like these for, like I say, for my larger cystic acne, just because you can't really get to like the source. So you know when you have like a small pimple and it's got a white head and you could like squeeze it gently, or when you're exfoliating or taking your makeup off or washing your face and you use a flannel and that kind of like takes the head off of the spot. Because with cystic acne you can't get into there, that's why I like these micro dart pimple patches. So that's the pimple patches with the micro darts that I would recommend trying out if you have cystic acne. The other pimple patches that I would recommend, I have just recently used one sheet of these. These came in a box, in a Basil, is it Basil or Basil box? It was a box from in collaboration with a YouTuber that I do watch, and she included these pimple patches by Wishtrend. They're the Clear Skin Shield patches. You get 3 of these little separate packages, and they have 3 larger pimple patches, 5 really small pimple patches, and then 5 medium ones. So the 3 that you get are kind of more oval and the other ones are circular. Like I say, I've just recently used one sheet of these and I've got the other one open in my bathroom. These I find are one of the best pimple patches that I have used because they stick. So even when I've had like moisturiser on my face or other products that other pimple patches will not stick to and they'll just fall off, these just stick. Like they have enough kind of glue, I presume, around the edges that they won't move about or fall off of your face. Because they stick so well, I find that these ones are really good if I've got any kind of large spots on my shoulders or on my back, because I know that they're not going to fall off at night if I'm like lying in bed, lying on them. And then on my face, I know that they're going to stick even if I've got kind of serums and treatments and stuff like that on my face. So I really recommend that these by Wishtrend pimple patches. So you get 15 of the 12mm ones, 15 of the 10mm ones, and then 9 of the 14 by 23mm ones. So the larger oval ones, you only get 9. They are what I used when the cystic acne between my eyes, it was kind of like 3 different spots, all clustered together. This was probably from like stress and not sleeping very well. But the one that was at the bottom, that kind of had a bit of a whitehead. When I put this on that spot to cover all 3 of them, that one with the whitehead did come out, like the stuff inside. It sounds so disgusting. The stuff inside the spot came to the surface when I took the pimple patch off, and then I was able to like relieve some of the pressure, because obviously if you do, you will know, if you do suffer with acne, especially cystic acne, the pressure inside of these spots hurts so much. So the one between my eyes was actually giving me a headache for about 2 days before this happened, and I think that these patches really helped just bring that spot out. So the next product I'm going to talk about is a mask. This is the Revolution Skincare Blemish 2% Salicylic Acid Mask. This is also very similar to the Ordinary's Salicylic Acid Mask. I had that one first. There's not much difference in price. I think they're pretty much exactly the same price. The only difference is this has a scent. So afterwards, I think when I finish this one, I think I am going to go back to the Ordinary's one, just because I don't like the scent of this one. But they are very similar. They've got charcoal powder in them, so they are black when they come out. It does get a bit messy, as you can see, and washing it off the sink does get quite messy and dirty, but I really think that this helps. And yeah, it's nice to have a mask. Also, what I have done with this is I've used it as a spot treatment just on specific spots, if I haven't wanted to like put it all over my face. So that is another option with this, because it does dry down, so it is okay to go to bed in it if you want to leave it on. So talking of spot on treatments, like putting that mask on individual spots, the next 2 treatments that I want to talk about are these. So we've got the Soothe Paste Blemish treatment with salicylic acid and prebiotic. This is by Beauty Bay. This one's quite thin, so I like to put this on my smaller pimples that are round my jawline, or rub it into areas. So obviously the acne on my face is kind of in like clusters around my jawline, so I like to kind of rub it into that area. I don't kind of leave it as like a thick paste. But yeah, when I rub it in, you can just see it does like rub in, and then it dries down matte. But I don't believe that it would pill under makeup or anything. I think it would just like dry down. It might not look the most flattering under makeup, but yeah, when I'm having like no makeup days or things like that, I have put this on just for the daytime, like rubbed it in. So I do believe that it does help with smaller pimples rather than larger acne spots. So for the larger acne spots, I like to use the Carbon Theory Tea Tree Oil and Vitamin A Breakout Control Spot Paste. This stuff, so before I started using this Carbon Theory paste, I was using the Badescu drying lotion. So that's the one that's the biphase with the pink powder and the clear liquid, and you take a cotton bud and you pop it in, get down to the pink powder, and then dot it onto your I want to call them zits. I'd never call them zits. You pop it onto your spots, So I was using that. I really enjoyed that. It dries down, so when I would go to bed it wouldn't transfer onto my pillow. This stuff, which I grabbed from my skincare stash when I finished the Badescu drying lotion, this doesn't dry down. So I pop it onto my spots, just like I did with the drying lotion, but it doesn't dry. So I'll go to bed and I'll wake up and there's like white paste all over my pillow. That's the one thing that I'm not enjoying about this product in particular. I'm still going to use it because I think it is very effective to help, because it's got the tea tree oil in it. It's really like anti-inflammatory. Like I can feel the next day there's not as much inflammation in the cystic acne or the larger spots. So similarly to the Badescu drying lotion, which I just spoke about, I have this Revolution Skincare Overnight Blemish Lotion. So this has zinc and niacinamide. It says lotion, anti-imperfections. It's vegan and cruelty-free, fragrance-free. So similarly to the Badescu, this is a biphase product. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a clear-ish liquid at the top, and then at the bottom where it looks opaque, that's like a pink powder. So this is actually in a squeezy bottle. So with this, I'm not sure if this is how you actually use it, but how I use it is I shake it up so it's all mixed up together, and then I squeeze some out into the palm of my hand, and then I just pat it, because obviously I'm patting it on multiple spots in clusters. That's why I do it like that. I don't know, I think obviously you could still probably pop a bit into your hand and like dab it onto individual spots, but I like to pop it into the palm of my hand, make a little well, and then I pat it all over my blemishes. So once I've done that, in the morning when I wake up, the spots are significantly more dried out. This does, I don't use this every night because this does dry out my healthy skin. So this is something that I would use every other night, or maybe twice a week or so, depending on how bad my spots are. But I really recommend this product by Revolution Skincare. So all the products that I have just mentioned, I would usually use them in my evening skincare routine, unless I'm having a makeup free day or a day where I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not going to see anyone. I will use them. So these are the products that I would recommend for acne prone skin or anyone who is suffering with severe or cystic acne. If you've used any of these products, or if you have any recommendations of products that I should try out, please leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye!